Let's get some perspective on the security situation in the southwest and the Amotekun option adopted by the governors in the region. We have joining us the former commander of Operation Safe Haven, Major General Henry Ayola. He joins us from Abuja studios. Thank you for joining us on the news at 10 tonight.
Thank you, Millicent. Good evening, viewers.
How would you assess the security challenge that the Southwest faces? And this is against the backdrop of the general insecurity in parts of the country.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, for a while now, it's obvious that the security challenges are spread across the different regions and zones of the nation. So it's not too unexpected that we see what is going on there. I think what is important is how the security apparatus that have been put in place will be able to handle the challenges in the Southwest as a whole.
Now, the Southwest governors cited...
What?
Okay, I was just going to continue that the Southwest governors cited rising cases of kidnapping, robbery as major reasons for the birth of Amotekun. But how much difference do you see this new security outfit making in this situation?
Yes, first and foremost, I like to say that security, just like politics, is first local. And therein lies the inherent advantage in having such a regional or local or state security apparatus like the Amotekun. It's not quite new. We have a lot of such organs in many parts of the country, in the north, in the east, and so on. I remember working with the Operation Rainbow on the plateau. And I think one of the very important asset that is brought to bear through such an outfit is the local knowledge of the area. Since this manpower is generated from the locality, you find that inherent local knowledge is brought to bear. It's able to help to boost the intelligence network around the area. The advantages are so many. First, it gives room for building synergy, and they're able to fill the gap in the security architecture and system. Of course, we know the nation is already overwhelmed, so the gaps that are there, here and there, such local outfits could fill those gaps, supply necessary intelligence, and then interface with the government security agencies. And that will be a huge advantage to the entire overall system. For example, you have a boost in the psychological feeling of the people, knowing that they have an outfit, an organ that is theirs, with a good knowledge of the locality. And so there is improved confidence. Not only that, there's also the economy of effort. Like I said, what is really new about Amotekun is that it's been able to now synergize the efforts of 6 states, rather than having each state, making the same effort, maybe in different directions. Now there can be synergy, and there can be economy of effort, so they can muster resources and equipment that are, rather than having them one here and there, they can muster them, centralize them. These are some of the advantages. Of course, there is also the advantage of improving the security awareness of the local people there, and building a critical mass of persons that will have sufficient, security awareness, intelligence capacities that can be helped, that can be used. For example, there's what is called every citizen is a sensor, in which case every citizen of the nation could actually be brought up to a level where he can be somebody that can collect intelligence. It doesn't make him an intelligence operator, but at least there is a level of awareness, there is a little skill that can make him collect, intelligence, and then, of course, pass it on to the appropriate organ that will collate and, and analyze and disseminate appropriately. So these are some of the advantages that are there that should make us to be able to appreciate such efforts. And I think what needs to be done really is for the federal agencies and the regulating agencies to now put an enabling regulation in place, that will help identify the appropriate gaps and see where these outfits can fit in and deploy them accordingly and connect with them to help them get the work done.
Finally,
I think the government is doing so much at the center that it will just be a good thing for the states and even at local government to be able to complement that effort with such outfits. I remember also August 2019, there was an inauguration of a similar effort in the East that is also coming up, hopefully to be like Amotekun. So if we have that, maybe replicated around the regions, then we have something that the police can interface with, the military can interface with, and then to build the security architecture in such a way that those gaps are blocked. I'll call it to serve as a deterrent to the bad guys, knowing that such efforts are in place and they can't have it easy like perhaps they used to. And that's a major advantage. These are some of the things I see that such outfit will bring on board and will help to improve the security in the area.
Major General Yola, if you can briefly respond to this, and this is because we're also seeing reports of members of the security body going outside the bounds of their mandate. So a lot of people are wondering, in terms of its sustainability, what's your take?
Yes, thank you very much. That's an area of concern, usually, when you realize that most of the generality of such forces will be the lower ranks. And the tendency to go beyond bounds is always there for the junior staff in most, organizations. But again, in putting regulations in place, we will look at things like that and put the appropriate checks and help them also to structure, those organizations such that there will be a maximum number of men that will be controlled by an officer so that the officers can have good grip over the men that they control. Because, in the military, we always say there are no bad soldiers, there are only bad officers. So it means if you have the appropriate leadership down the line, that will help to check the excesses of the junior staff. It's a natural tendency that we often see here and there. And of course, that brings to the fore the necessity to think of tweaking the exclusive list of the Constitution, the 68 items 2 and 45 actually touch on those areas that can be looked into to frame appropriate regulations that will help to check some of these excesses and then still make those outfits as effective as they can be, so that we don't have a situation where they are just lame dogs or where they are working counterproductive to the bigger and the government forces. We'd
like to thank you, Major General Henry Ayola. Thank you for joining us on the News at 10 tonight.
Thank you very much.